So in the past, I've talked a lot about sleep. I've probably made a handful of videos at least mentioning the importance of sleep. And a couple of weeks ago, I came across this app that kind of caught my eye. Because generally speaking, I feel like I get sort of decent sleep, anywhere between 6 to 7 hours, although ideally, obviously 7 hours is better, but because of my schedule and different situations occur, I usually get about 6 to 7 hours of sleep. Anyways, this particular app, which is called ShutEye, caught my eye because it tracks your sleep. It shows you, like, if you get the free version, that's pretty much all it does. There's a graph that kind of shows you, the level of sleep that you're in, whether it's like you're awake versus you're in deep sleep. It shows you how many hours of sleep you have and stuff like that. Then there's other recordings through the night that shows you if you're snoring, if you're susceptible to sleep apnea, and all the different types of things. I have the free version. The only reason why I don't necessarily am suggesting this particular app is because it's not connected to my smartwatch or anything like that. It's kind of just an app within the phone. So the reason why I won't suggest it is for a couple of reasons. One of the reasons is if you're sleeping with somebody, like you don't sleep alone. So say that your husband, your wife, your partner, whatever, you're sleeping with your partner, then it's going to pick up both of your guys' noises. It's not going to know who is who, and it might say you're snoring when it's not you snoring, but your partner's snoring, stuff like that. And then the other thing is because today, or actually last night or this morning, I'm going to call it a glitch, but I'm not too sure if it's a glitch. They have an inbuilt app or an inbuilt alarm clock that you can use to wake you up. I don't use it because I have my own alarm clock, so I never turn it on. But for whatever reason, this morning at 2:45 in the morning, it woke me up, and I don't even know how it got turned on. And since I was like half asleep, I just kept on snoozing it because I didn't want to actually physically wake up to turn it off. Long story short, that would probably be the two main reasons why I wouldn't necessarily suggest it, but I still want to suggest you can still try it. I'm still going to say go ahead and see if you like it, but I'm pretty sure there are other apps out there that are a lot better, that might be that, like, maybe they have it for iPhones and for Androids that can connect to either your Apple Watch or your Galaxy Watch, that will give you a little bit more accurate readings of whether of how you're sleeping. But I will say the good thing about this app though is it does show me pretty well, I feel, even despite what I just said, how I'm sleeping. It seems extremely accurate. Now, I don't know if you guys remember a few weeks ago as well, I made a video talking about this particular song that therapists say help decrease your anxiety by 65%. It's the Marconi Weightless Union song or whatever, and I usually use it to meditate nowadays. But I also now use the 10-hour version to listen to while I sleep. So this is actually another plug for that song, because when I first started tracking my sleep the first week, I kept on forgetting to turn on that song, so I just go to sleep. And if you see my graphs show, in and out of sleep. Mind you, I always felt like I got pretty good sleep. I don't feel like I wake up in the middle of the night at all. I feel like I go to sleep and then I wake up in the morning whenever I wake up. I don't really, to my knowledge, wake up in the middle of the night. If I do, it's super rarely. Something has to happen, somebody has to wake me up, or something has to wake me up, but generally speaking, I sleep throughout the night. So I was really confused when I would see my graphs showing me waking up multiple times throughout the night. Now, a few days in, I like, okay, let me try to remember to play this song. So I would turn on that waitlist song, and then next thing you know, I'm looking at my graph and it shows me awake and then sleep throughout the entire night, and then waking up when my alarm wakes up. And it was consistent every single time I would play that song. And I'm like, So now, once again, I'm plugging in that song because now I kind of have physical evidence of that song, I guess, some benefit, at least keeping me asleep, deep sleep throughout the night, versus me waking up multiple times throughout the night. And then also the plug for the app, because I guess to a point it is somewhat accurate. But like I said, if you don't sleep alone, and you have somebody you sleep with in the bed, I don't think it would work, because it wouldn't really make much sense since it's not connected to a watch or anything like that. Either way, I would suggest trying any type of sleep app, because at the end of the day, it does help you kind of gauge how much accurate hours you're sleeping, if you're getting deep enough sleep. And as I've spoken about in probably too many videos, how sleep is going to be directly affected to your health, right? Whether it has to do with your eating habits, your actual stress levels throughout the day, and everything else like that. So I would say, just generally speaking, try any kind of sleep app you can, especially if you have a smartwatch you could connect it to. That would probably be a lot better than the app that I use. But if you want to try out the app that I use, it's called ShutEye. Anyways, with that being said, that's all I got for you guys today. And so until the next time, I will see you guys in the next video.